Welcome to Boss Talk Radio, and this is your host, Elena Banks, and I'm joined today by the two lovely, talented ladies. First, to the far left is Mila. Everybody knows her from the group 702 and also the reality show of Atlanta R&B Divas. And here to my immediate left is Miss Latavia Roberson from the two-time Grammy Award-winning Destiny Child group, and also she's an author. Yes. We're going to talk about that.
Absolutely.
And also she has an amazing empowerment group that she's going to be also discussing with us today. So make sure you stay tuned in. We're going to be here for the next hour and a half. Make sure if you have any questions, you can tune into my Facebook page, or either you can just call straight into 9314 BAUSE if you want to call in and speak to these young ladies. You also can watch us live, Facebook Live at www.wordstarhitradio.com. So let's get started, honey. I ain't never had this much fondness at one time up in here. You ladies look amazing.
Thank you.
Come on, be faithful. Where y'all going? Y'all in here?
Okay, right.
We might be going somewhere.
Well, it's early. It's turn up Tuesday.
That's right.
Listen, we got about an hour 15 minutes.
Okay.
Ain't no sense in going too far. Ain't nobody going nowhere in this traffic.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. We
It took me about an hour to get here today.
Oh, I believe it. You already know how Atlanta, honey. What?
So how long you been in Atlanta?
Girl, too long. I've been here since 2009.
She echoing. Since 2009?
Yeah, for like 7 years.
Okay, how about you?
I was 18 when I moved
Girl,
here.
you a Georgia peach.
Okay,
Pretty much, yeah.
I moved in here Halloween 2000. Oh, Jesus. No, Halloween 98.
Did you?
Oh, wow.
You like it?
I did. You know, I ain't gonna sit here and tell them lie, but I did. But, you know, I'm kind of over it.
Tired of it now, yeah.
Yeah.
That's understandable.
I want to move.
Me too, but girl, where I'ma go? I don't have nowhere else to go.
You know, people,
I mean, it's a huge world, but I mean, just for like, you know, you think about, because I'm a mother, so I think about my child and his needs, and then career, and then weather, like all of that plays a factor. Because
Yeah.
well, I was thinking about
cold.
Charlotte, and then I was thinking about either Dallas or Houston.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Really?
Yes. Where are you originally from?
Houston.
Oh, shit. Well, I'm glad you said that. So tell me about Houston.
Exactly.
It's very down south, you know. I love Houston. When I was 13, I said that I wanted to move to Atlanta. So I did. When I was 18, I moved, and I was here for almost 10 years, and then I went back home, and then I moved back, and I've been back here for like another 4 years. So I've just been back and forth, but it's just something about Atlanta that reminds me of Houston to a certain
They said it's very similar.
It's,
Oh,
yeah.
really?
To me, you
Would
know,
you move
just
back?
to me, it's
back?
Houston.
Right. Would you move back?
No.
Would you move to Dallas?
No.
See, I'm from Vegas. So when
killed
you're
all
from
my
Vegas,
dreams.
like, where you
They
go?
killed all my dreams.
No, don't.
Right, you like, thanks, never mind, girl.
No,
You
not
been to
like
Vegas?
that.
Girl, let me tell you something. I am a gambler.
Okay, don't go
Oh.
back.
I would not last in Vegas.
Don't
So,
go.
I am, honey.
See, I was born and raised there, but I've never gambled, because I'm like,
You never gamble and
No.
live in Vegas? Let me tell you something. I used to go to Vegas 3 times a year. I could go to Vegas and move around like I'm in Roswell, Georgia. I know how to go to the stores. I know the Walmart. I know how to move around in Vegas like I live there.
Right.
But I said I was going to go and take my mother maybe after New Year's because she's been wanting to go.
Yeah.
But I
It's a
love
nice place.
Vegas. I love, like, when you, with the right people,
Right.
Vegas is the spot.
Yeah.
No, Vegas is great to go hang out and have fun, but see, people don't know the other side of Vegas. There's a flip side of Vegas. It ain't
Yes,
just about
it
the
is.
strip child, you know.
Honey, I
We
found
got the
that.
hoods, okay?
I found that.
And we have the suburbs, and it's gorgeous real estate out
The
there.
views is
Yes.
amazing.
The
That
mountains.
I can agree.
Yes.
Yes.
Now, I thought about Arizona. But Arizona, y'all real estate
Too high.
commission
Well,
out there,
that's-
full of
So is
crap.
Vegas, though.
They make it
Vegas is-
hard.
That's
They make it
right.
hard
So
for a
is
sister to
Houston.
move to
Yeah,
Arizona.
Arizona, yeah.
Heat.
This, I mean,
But
especially
But
if you like
but
Scottsdale
it's
and stuff.
money in Arizona.
Oh, yeah. It's coin
It's
in
money
Vegas,
in
too,
Vegas,
girl. Yes.
Cause ain't no money
The
here.
tax-
Let's just
the
go.
ta-
Let's
the
just be
taxes-
clear since we
The
talking about
taxes and
this.
everything in Vegas is different.
It is.
It's different.
I miss home to visit, but I don't think I can live there anymore. I don't think I'm used to that
Yeah,
115
I'm
degree heat.
But
the
I
dry
like heat. I like the layout. I need some.
Me
I
too.
But you know, just
to visit. But I don't know if I want to just be chilling, posted every
now. If
summer.
I could get if Atlanta was the 1999 to 2005,
When
See,
it was still
that's when
freaking-
what? Woo! Girl, that's when it was hot Atlanta. wasn't
baby,
it?
baby.
No, it was.
People was getting money. It was easy to get money. The streets was different. The people was different. First of all, ain't nobody here from Atlanta. So
Not
therefore, you
anymore.
got a
True.
whole bunch of combination of a whole bunch of people here.
Yeah.
So you don't know what you're gonna get.
Vegas like
And
that
when
now,
I
too.
say you don't know what you're gonna get, you really don't know what you're gonna get.
Yeah.
So it's just like
I'm not with you right now.
that was not shady.
Come on,
So,
bro.
right. So it's just I always like to ask people that because I just don't know is it me? Because you get tired, you feel like you need a new start.
Yeah.
And I got 2 kids,
Mm-hmm.
so I was like, okay, I need to figure out what would be the best time for me to do that.
No, I feel you. I don't know, man. I mean, right now I'm here for now.
So you have 1 or 2 kids?
I just have one. I have one son, and that's probably gonna be my only child.
Say that. You're young.
One and done. Am I? Shut up.
But look at Janet Jackson. This thing had
That's
kids.
true. You know what? You're right.
You're right. How old is Janet
That's
Jackson
true.
really? Let's
Look,
say that first.
I am at least 12 years younger than her. No, but I don't know. I mean, I don't know, man. I think I'm one and done.
No, you can't have one. I tell you, you don't have one.
Girl.
You gotta have 2. Who they gonna play with?
He better go to school. I don't know. Listen, the homie down the street.
Oh, yes. This is what
Don't
my
do
home
that.
is.
Right.
You have any kids?
Yes.
How many?
2.
2.
Um,
Well, you good.
I just gained an angel July 4th. My second pregnancy. I lost my daughter July
I'm
4th.
so sorry to hear that.
My first daughter just turned 3 August 21st.
This is crazy because I had a miscarriage on July 5th.
Wow.
Not
Are
this
you
year, but a while
serious?
back. But
Wow.
it was July 5th.
Mm.
And I said that was like crazy. But I lost my first child on July 5th to miscarriage.
And I try to, you can never stop feeling some kind of way about this. So that's why I always say I gained an angel instead of I lost my daughter.
Mhm.
It's just something that you can't ever.
Yeah,
really
because
get over.
that thing in your mind, I think what bothered me for probably 2 years was the what if or
Mhm.
what was or what did,
What did I do and all
did I
that.
do something
Mhm.
or why, give me something and then take it back before I can even see.
Mm.
Right.
So I was there and it bothered me. So I know what you're talking about. I've been there. So when you said did that on July 4th, that's why I'm looking at you like,
Wow.
oh my God, it was July 5th.
Wow. Gosh, we women, we
Yeah.
endure so much, man.
Yeah.
That pregnancy,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
And then I have a son who's 15 and a daughter who's 7.
Wow.
Oh, see, so there's hope. You started over.
Girl, did you not hear that gap?
No. Now you look. I'm trying to be positive.
That was not planned.
See, but that's why I'm like, nah, I'm done. Because my son is like 7.5. That's like, I can't.
15 and 7. I was home free.
Zach is
But
running
by the
marathon.
time, he'll be like 8 or 9. No.
Girl, but I still said I want one more.
Right. Well, I thought I wanted 3. I'm gonna put it like this. Should
I
I
still
ever get
want
married
3.
if my husband
Oh, I
wants
have
a
to be
child?
married.
And there we
Because
go.
my patience and my nerves is a lot shorter
Thank you, and good night.
than at 25.
Okay.
So therefore, I'm gonna need help. I'm gonna need a village.
Absolutely,
And
because
I'ma
it
need-
definitely takes
That's what I'm
one.
saying. So should that happen,
I'm gonna
then
need
maybe.
grandparents. I'm gonna need a man with living parents.
Right.
Because I'm recruiting grandparents
No,
from
it's
the
tough.
get.
You definitely need help. So that's why right now I'm like, no, I don't want no more. But
Yeah.
I
That's
have a
right.
husband.
Kids are
that's
blessed.
fine.
I love them.
They are, but
Yeah.
child, they are a headache too.
That's another show. So listen, this is what I want to get into. Miss Roberson.
Yes.
We already know, if y'all don't know, this is one of the members from Destiny Child. She is super performer. I love your voice is amazing.
Thank you.
I've been a fan for a very long time. But I'm curious to find out about Save Our Daughters. Because I have a daughter. So when I got that on your bio, I was like, okay, I want to know what this is. And see, your bio kind of is funny. I know that had something to do with that one over there.
What does that mean?
Because usually when I get it, they tell you so then I can prepare. But this was so much suspense with the way I got the email. So I'm like, can I Google? Can I find out? Can I call? But I really want to know exactly what's behind the Save Our Daughters. Because I know it's empowerment and reaching out to the youth. Because I'm big on stuff like that.
It is. I love it. Curtis and his wife are amazing, and unfortunately, they lost one of their daughters. So they started reaching out to young girls. Their daughter wanted to be somebody that reached out to young girls. So Bratz Dolls is something that we do very big during Christmas, at the end of the year and everything. But it's just like the Yale Mom campaign. It's just about a lot of women are ambassadors. A lot of women in the industry are a part of Saving Our Daughters. And we just come together and we just reach out and we support just young girls. Just to be young girls. It's just about love.
Yeah.
And especially for your daughters, and especially being a mom when you have your daughters, it's a little different than, not that the love is different, but you know,
It's that extra protection. I know what you're
your
saying.
daughter,
Kind of
especially when you're a woman, like, you know, it's good. So I'm very, very, very fortunate to be a part of it, and it's just such a loving organization, and the way that they reach out to young girls every year is just, it's absolutely amazing.
Wow. Now, do they do stuff year round?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and you know, it just depends. They come up with different things throughout the year. There are different women that they have to come and be ambassadors for it throughout the year. So it's just great, and you never know what they're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, it's amazing. I love to give back, so to be a part of something like that, it means a lot to me.
That's a great cause, and I never heard of it, so that's why I was like, okay, is this something that you started, or is it something that you joined in? So that's why I was kind of curious to kind of find out about it.
Yeah, I'm an ambassador for Saving Our Daughters, Yo Mom campaign. I am starting my own nonprofit organization. I want to reach out to young ladies as well. I believe that ladies should have integrity. I believe that we should carry ourselves like young ladies, and especially being from the music entertainment business, you see what it is on TV and you think that that's how you should carry yourself and all that. I'm sorry, I am somebody's mama, and you know, it's love yourself. Like, I just really think that you should, and it means a lot to me. I've been through a lot of things, a lot about what my book is about and all that, and
now this book, I'm curious. I love people that do books because you really are either going all the way back and coming forward. Like, what part of your life are you starting it to go to the book? Because is it like a full story or just current?
It's a tell-all, and I've heard it's a memoir. I've heard a lot of things about myself, and a lot of people have wondered where it is that I was for 10 years before people saw me, and I'm letting people know. I'm letting people know the good, the bad, the ugly. No, like I said, I've heard rumors about myself. No, I'm gonna tell even more nasty than you done lied on me and said I'm gonna give you the real.
But you know, who's better to tell your story than yourself?
From the horse's mouth.
So I tell people, before I let you drag my name and say all this kind of crazy stuff and get the story wrong, I'm gonna tell you. But because I'm not gonna let you make no money off my story, I'm gonna write it and I'm gonna make the money on my own story. So I commend you for doing it. When you say tell our book, I'm already like, okay.
Yeah, and I want to be very transparent because I feel like I owe it, and it's therapy for me as well. So
when will it be released?
Open. I'm working on first quarter of next year, 2017.
Oh, that's soon.
Yes.
That's soon, girl. That is very soon.
Yes.
Now, what pushed you to do it?
Well, you know what? Excuse me. I started my book, and I actually wrote it by hand. I didn't type it or anything like that. I always wanted to, yes,
like a
yeah, something about me.
Right.
Exactly. It's my love letter to the people that, you know, it's people that don't, I mean, it's people that do. And for the people that do, it's for them. It's for those people that's riding, you know, for me. And for like 4 years, I couldn't write anything.
Wow.
It
was emotional?
Very.
Yeah,
I had to stop because I'm talking about, you know, the group is one thing, but when I start talking about myself, it's kind of hard to talk and then look at yourself and like, oh wow,
oh my God, that would be, that is crazy.
It was interesting.
It's like you stepping outside of yourself to be yourself.
Yeah.
So therefore, when you're writing and you're talking, it's like, okay, and you read it, it's kind of different. You see yourself on paper.
It's like you're shedding.
Yeah, you're shedding. But I'm pretty sure that was very helpful in the healing process.
When I read it, I couldn't believe the stuff. I couldn't believe how open I was.
Wow.
Like, it was, you know.
Wow. Okay, well, you got me all. I'm ready.
Okay, look, me too, girl.
I'm like, okay,
Look, and I
she-
know her, but I'm like,
Now look, and I don't like reading books. I be reading books with
You
some
ain't said to
pictures
me.
and some large print.
I told you everything.
But I'm ready for
Okay,
this one.
I'm sure. Look, I'm like, what Jay told me?
So first quarter 2017.
That's great.
amazing.
Y'all make sure
That's
y'all
my
support.
focus.
Yeah, please support. Now, what will they be able to get that? Are you gonna go to Amazon? Are you gonna just sell it straight on your website? Or are you gonna be everywhere?
All of the above.
She said all the above. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. So, do you have anything else going on?
I do. Developing in the process of developing, you know, a project, a TV project. We're actually
Come on.
together, you know,
Working on it.
working on
That's
that, you know, even possibly developing an act, an artist, or
That's
something
good.
like that.
Well, both of y'all got beautiful voices, so
Thank you.
both of them together.
It's a lot, and I feel like sometimes I feel overwhelmed because I'm like, it's so much that I want to do, but I've wanted to do things since I was 15, and the older I get, I just want to make everything happen. And a lot of times people might think I'm all over the place, but I want to always work. So
What's
I
your
want
sign?
I
All
want
creative.
Scorpio.
Oh, yeah.
My birthday is November 1st.
Okay, coming up. It's right around the corner. Yes, but you are very talented. You have a good spirit,
Thank you.
and I can tell that you do like to work a lot. You like to be busy, and I think you should should team up.
Yeah, girl.
My baby
We've been
mama.
knowing each other so long. It's like, you know, why
My
not?
stories,
Power in
everything.
numbers. So
But yeah,
You know?
but your music is your heart, and I know that.
Well, you know what? I love music. Music. The industry is different now
Oh yeah.
than even when I got into it. So it makes me feel some kind of way. I've always been somebody that has wanted to be kind of behind the scenes to a certain extent. I like being my own boss.
hello.
Hey,
You know,
that's all I know how to be, honey. Come on, somebody.
I like doing that. I'm working on Latavia Roberson Entertainment, making, you know, myself a brand. And
Right.
everything that I've wanted to do since I was 15 years old, all that is coming into fruition. It's so much me doing a lingerie and bedding line, like for forever. The book, acting, everything. That's really was my first love.
Really?
I was doing commercials and things like that when I got the audition to be in the group that became Destiny's Child.
Wow.
So I was actually in that lane first.
Okay.
So I love that. You know, like
So that
I really
music,
do.
TV, acting, kind of. But you,
It-
yeah. And
it
most people, once
intertwines
they've
a
been
little
in the front, they kind of want to tend to go to the back.
yeah, I was so young when that happened, and I just want to be I want to be more in control.
Okay.
And
with
how
this industry,
how in
yeah.
control can you really be? But trying to be in, you know.
As much as possible. I
Yes.
get what you're saying.
Mhm.
And this industry will deter and just kill a lot of people
Girl.
courage and fight to even want to do it because it's just so cutthroat. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, especially as a woman.
And that's unfortunate because,
It is
honey,
unfortunate. And especially if you came out like around when we came out. You know,
Right.
it's just
Yeah.
like things are different,
It
and
was
you have to
totally
kind of
different.
you have to be present in the moment and kind of jump in.
and they
there
make it a little hard
and
for you to
make it
even
happen.
be yourself and stick to, like, I feel like a lot of people that's out now and not doing the real type of music that they want to do, they're doing the type
They
of
make it
music that
conform.
they gotta do so
Right.
that they can make their money or get their
Right.
sales.
Or to stay quote unquote
Versus
relevant.
just being yourself. And I tell people all the time, if you can't be yourself and be true to yourself, then you're not in the right place.
I agree.
As bad as it may hurt to withdraw yourself from that situation, you're gonna miss your true blessing
Yeah.
to get further in life by not being yourself. Because it's hard to be somebody else. I don't know how
Listen, I
they
can't
can
do
do
it, girl.
That's
I be tired
Got
trying to
time
be
for
big,
that.
child.
Nobody got
Listen.
time for that.
Okay.
I be like, do what? Do this? I can't do all that.
Yeah.
Just let me be me.
It's just
if you
different.
can't love me for being me, then I
Right.
ain't the one for you. So
Right.
keep
Well,
it
and that's the
moving.
thing, my first album came out in 1996. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, we just celebrated, 702 just celebrated our 20th, we haven't really celebrated, but October 8th was the 20th year anniversary for the first album. And so I was thinking about that the other day, like, wow, 20 whole years, it's 2 decades, and just to look now how the industry is versus back then, it's just like,
It don't seem like 20 years.
It doesn't.
I was,
Really.
first of all, I still remember. I think I still got the CD. I still got the cover. I know where it's
It
in my
just
house.
trips me out.
But it
how
don't
different
seem like it
is.
was 20 years.
It doesn't.
Like, I feel like I'm
Girl,
talking
I mean, I'm right. I'm still sure. I
was
think
in
I'm still
college.
25.
I was just, first of all, I was just jamming I Still Love You last night, first of all.
Well, see, at least that was the
No
millennium.
bullshit.
Like, that was in the millennial. That was at least 2003, that album. But, like, the,
Right.
when we first dropped,
but
you know, it's
but
just
I
like,
was-
wow.
702. Oh, yeah.
But even that was a long time ago, 2003. You know what I'm saying? 13.
So what you trying to
a
say?
little
We
time
old? Is that
ago.
what
Right.
Are you trying to say that we're old?
You know, so now it's just like you got like the Facebook Live and the social media and you know what I'm
Yes.
saying.
The
You know,
industry has changed.
the digital
You know, for
age of
for the
things.
bad parts of the industry, but then you have so many other platforms that's available now that
Yes.
sometimes I think if the true artists that had great gifts and was true to the game and was doing the music, like real music, if they'd have had Facebook and social media back then, like wow, where would they be at now? Like
I don't
at
know.
what
Not
point?
here. Not where we are now. You can do anything through social media now.
Girl, you could become famous. You could become
We've seen it
honey.
happen overnight.
Yes, one post,
Yes.
one et, and a hashtag.
Yes, for the hashtag.
By the right person.
But that's the thing. Is what I'm
Because
saying,
yours
like,
ain't gonna matter. It's got to be by that right person, which is crazy.
listen, I'm not conformed, and I'm like, yo, I don't have this many followers, and I don't have this certain verification or authenticity or whatever. And I'm just like, well, maybe if I wear less clothes and bend over and do some booty shots, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean,
Oh,
will
yeah,
that
girl.
deem me more relevant? Like, seriously.
The class is certain. Girl, I wouldn't even get on that part.
I'm like, girl, let me go get a fake booty child and just go ahead and take some back
And
shots
then
every
2
day and
years
post
later,
it,
the
honey.
thing gonna be in.
All
Now I
right.
got all these fat asses walking around, and then
Everybody gonna wanna be- everybody gonna wanna be flat.
Now everybody want to be Miss Tatiana and
Like-
skin, so, but y'all don't ain't got all the implants.
It's just a lot.
Y'all don't know if y'all want to be Nikki or T.
All I know how to be is me, and it's like either,
But you know when
respect my game,
but you know
so
when I
don't.
speak to a lot of women, a lot of panels,
Is what it is.
I touch bases on the simple fact that I don't want you to get into just what we're speaking about when they get into social media and they be like, ooh, she got this card, she's doing this.
Yeah, you can.
But look at her body. She must have. Oh, she got this, and no, she's posing like this, and she's wearing these clothes. I want to look like that in my clothes. Like I don't want them
It's really
to get
sad.
so into that. But then that's why I think, like you say, supported and saving our daughters. Not only just us, but
That's
it has
right.
to be in the household. Like we
That's
need the
right.
parents,
Start
like the
there.
mama and the daddy,
It starts with
to let
us.
your kids know you're beautiful in the skin that you
Yes.
in.
That's right.
Yes.
God gave you this body.
Yes.
People are going to love you for you, not that outside.
And they gonna hate you
and
for you
continue
too.
to be,
Exactly.
exactly.
Yeah.
So you don't have to go try and be in somebody else's lane. Create your own lane and be the best at that. Because you will wreck trying to drive
Well, it's
somebody's
unfortunate.
lane.
It seems like these kids are being raised by social media.
Well, that's
TV period.
That's all they
Like,
want to look at. They want to aspire to look like, the stripper turned rapper girl. And it's just like, everybody wants to be
Well,
an
the
artist. Everybody
reality
wants to be
star
famous. Everybody wants to be
turned
reality.
famous
And
person.
I'm not knocking that
Yeah.
desire.
And
to
they don't have
be
to
famous,
often.
but
You're looking at, I know. Yeah, so
let's
that's,
strive for something.
and
else.
it's always one that makes it and it's one that just,
That's right.
so you don't know.
It's
And then
not
that
everybody's
may not
story.
be for you.
Thank you.
Exactly.
I say that all the
That's
time,
how I
girl.
feel,
And
too.
folks don't want to listen.
That may
That's
not be
how
for
Girl,
you.
it may not be your calling or your ministry, girl.
Yeah, hallelujah.
Calling a ministry.
I mean, I
There you
had
go.
it for you, child.
So tell me what's going on with you, Miss Mila.
As
We
I'm
already
sure
talked about
I'm
702, honey, because we've been 20
Yes, that
years
was
deep.
right, 20 years deep, yes. And I think